Your Dad with Brent Black and Adam Edine.
Hey.
Yay!
Yes. All right, let's get into a lot to do.
Wait, first, we back, baby.
Woo!
I just wanted to say that from so much. From NAHWA. Oh my God, that was a trip. And F1 was crazy too.
Coming up, Adam, what happened?
We did so much.
No.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about because I saw you with someone. It had to be the biggest thing ever for you.
You saw me. Oh, yes!
What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're starting off. I mean, you're up here.
I'm just so excited about this.
Bring it down here.
Okay.
I'm glad.
Give me a second.
Adam got to meet, what, your idol? Is this your idol?
This is my hero.
Okay. We'll talk about... Hold on, no. I just want to tease. This is called the tease part.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
All right.
But he is my hero.
And we'll talk about Adam doing that, which I think is really, really cool. Also, I may do an unboxing or two, which people were excited about. A couple weeks ago, I did an unboxing on this podcast.
Is it a comic?
I'm just going to leave it out there.
Okay.
I've got two things.
Okay.
2 things.
All right.
All right.
Also, it's the first time I've seen you chew gum
That's bad, yeah.
into a microphone. It's crazy.
Sorry.
It's horrible.
That's
he just spat the gum on the table.
Do you realize the things that happen on this table?
No, it's all you.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
the
disgusting.
worst thing I've seen. I need a video of this.
No.
Okay. No, fine.
No.
I gotta do it.
Nobody listens to the podcast, so they'll never know if you don't.
Okay. You know, video. Fine.
Okay. A lot to do, and I want to talk. We need to do at least one more bit. All right.
Yeah.
So, but first, we got to talk about NAHWA.
Oh my gosh. Right? What a trip, by the way.
If you haven't seen the video, please go watch it. I gave you a little bit of stick. I gave you the business a little bit about this video because I felt like it didn't give us enough of what we did.
It didn't give us enough of what we did, but
it did great. I know.
Hey, wait.
I know what you're gonna do right now. You're gonna show me how many views. So normally on these things, when Adam and I do, what?
156,000.
That's good. That's good.
It's not bad.
It's not our best, but it's really good.
Second best.
Second best for the time being. Because we do a teaser.
Let's talk about how you weren't the biggest fan of the video. After we talk about the trip.
Fine.
Can I just say, I appreciate you trusting my driving because I drove for what was that 5 hours altogether?
I didn't get behind the wheel, right?
Yeah,
I enjoyed being in the passenger seat,
and honestly, it made me feel so good. I was like, that's great because I know how it's like being in the passenger seat. You know, it's trust. So thank you.
You're welcome. I want to say it was perfect, but it was not a perfect ride.
Yeah, there were a few bumpies, but it was bumpy when I was like distracted.
It wasn't bumpy. It wasn't about the bumps. It was when you're on a long stretch of road, and I don't know where this came from. I don't know why you do this, but instead of just having your foot on the accelerator, right, and just a one even flowing, you take your foot off and you go.
So I love my car. I want to feel accelerate. Like, can I not do that?
It's like being in a boat, and I get motion sickness sometimes on boats. And I told you, and I was being real, dude. You got to stop that, or else.
But cruise control's boring. Like cruise control, you don't.
Now
really
I know
use
why
your
you get
feet.
so many tickets.
Like, yeah, I do.
Because you hate cruise control. Is that it? You don't do it?
I don't like cruise control because then I don't have to use my feet.
Let's talk about NAHWA a bit because I didn't know what to expect, and I was, and I am not a shill for NAHWA. I'm not here to. I'm not doing the marketing. I'm gonna be real. It was beautiful. It was surprising.
But before I just think if you haven't heard about NAHWA, like if it's your first time listening to podcasts and you don't know what NAHWA is, I would recommend looking it up on the map because it is the only place in the world where this exists, and it's in our backyard right here in the UAE. It is a country in a country in a country. It's called an enclave and an exclave. I think that's the formal way of writing it. But it's basically what country? It's like UAE inside Oman, inside the UAE.
Yeah,
and
it's like a donut. It's a land donut. If you want to think about it that way.
Yeah, we were like curious. Like, do we need our passports for this? Like, do we need But I don't want to spoil it. Actually, we can spoil it. Yeah, we're talking about it.
We're talking about it. It's out there. It's like a live sporting event. It's over. There's no spoiling anymore.
But yeah,
we came in. I feel like we came in the back door. Did you feel like that? Because later on, what we found out later was like, oh wow, this is Oman. Yeah. So when we first came in, there were no signs, but there was this. Is it a gorge? Is it a valley?
It's something like that. I felt like we were in Jurassic Park, like literally. And I never watched the movie Jurassic Park, but I felt like we were in like some dinosaur land because it was literally.
Sidebar: you still have to come over and watch. You are watching Jurassic Park.
I want to only watch it with you.
Okay, fine.
That's it.
Fine.
Because like it started like that. I'm gonna start.
Continue. We drove in and
we were like, where are we?
talk about what the security guy said when we were about to go in.
So
That's my favorite part.
So, the first time we're entering Oman, there is a tourist road and there is a residence road.
Right.
And so we go, let's act like we're residents. So we go residence road.
And what kind of car do you have?
And I got a 370Z Nissan.
Which is a sports car.
Sports car, 2-seater, really nice. Like
Low to the
fast.
ground.
Low to the ground though, yeah. And
Yeah.
like just not made for what those Nissan Patrols can do, right?
Not made for off-roading.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, like, I was always going to do it. You ask the security guard, you say, can this car go on that tourist road? Because we had to go tourist road.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, 50-50. And then you look at me and go 50-50. And we took the 50 and it paid off.
It was, you know what? And I was never worried looking at the road. It was great. It was gravel. It was mostly gravel road,
Yeah.
you know, and there was no like sand. I've been in my car, which is also a sports car. I've been on worse, much worse. I've gotten stuck before. There was no point where we were going to get stuck. It was great.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. You go through this valley. You've got the mountains on both sides. And I had no idea that that's how beautiful that place was. At some point, we got into Oman on that side. We had no idea. Because did you see the map? So you've got GPS on your car.
So we had the GPS, and I remember us entering back into the UAE again. And I was like, wait, did we enter?
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no border. And we had our passports like in our hands. We were ready for it. But
It turns out, I think on that side, for whatever reason on that side, they don't mark the border.
Yeah.
Because your car said we were in the UAE, now we're in Oman,
Yeah.
and now we're back in the UAE.
And then we got like the Etisalat notifications like,
Oh
hey,
my gosh, I should have turned. Okay, so, and this is something I didn't put in any video, even the behind the scenes stuff. When we got into Oman, I got the welcome to Oman. And I have, anytime I travel, I just have it automatically set to give me data as soon as it's got me, you know? So I get charged for abroad service. So I got my 1 day allotment of data while we were in Oman. I ended up paying for that. It's like, I didn't really need
roaming.
that. Yeah.
How much was your roaming?
It's not that bad.
But like we were only there for a few hours. So
Yeah, I
how
know,
much was that? Like was it like 200 or something?
Nah,
It's still a pain. You're paying 100.
it's just the fact that I paid it. It's not that much. It's less than 100, I think. But
Yeah,
the problem is I
that's
usually run out of data and I end up renewing when I'm abroad. It's such a waste of money. I try, if I'm going to be somewhere more than a few days, I try to buy a local SIM and just put it in my phone and then use
You
whatever.
Get 2 SIM cards in the phone?
No, I got to take the other one out and I got to put it on a piece of tape and put it somewhere where I don't forget it. But yeah, no, I don't have 2 SIMs. That's G though. That's pretty gangster when you have a phone that can take 2 SIMs.
Yeah.
Anyway, not the point. We get up to NAHWA. What was your first thought when we actually saw NAHWA proper?
I thought it was so small because I looked at it on the map and it was like, okay, there are 3 main sort of places to go. And then we go there and you just see those 3 main places. And one of them was a park.
Yep.
One of them was like a school or a nursery. And the other was like the police station and like the main entrance.
The town center.
The town center, right. And like, but obviously we didn't know what those were at the time.
No, it's like, the first thing we ran into was the cave.
Oh, yes, we saw a cave and we
And
didn't end up going there.
I told Adam, I said, let's do the cave right now. Because that's like one of the big attractions of NAHWA is there is a cave. And there are people camping in the cave. First of all, interesting. They're just, I mean, how dare you just take up could you imagine going somewhere else? Imagine going to, I don't know, Burj Park to look at the Burj Khalifa and someone just camped right there. It's like, you don't camp in front of the tourist attractions. You don't camp inside, you know? You don't pitch a tent in the Louvre. You don't pitch a tent in the cave.
Like cave is like outdoorsy, I guess. It makes more sense.
Anyway, I told Adam, I said, hey, let's do a video here. And you're like, no, let's go into NAHWA. I said, let's do it now so we don't miss it later.
Yeah.
And by the time we finished up for the day, it's like, he wants to go back to the cave now. It's like, no, dude, we're done. We're done.
We've done it
Plus, you hadn't eaten, which drives me crazy. You didn't eat all day.
Yeah,
And I discovered you don't get sleepy really when you get hungry. You get dumb. You start losing your mind. It's like, what happened to intelligent Adam? He's gone. He's hungry.
Literally, I'm just like, but I didn't even eat breakfast. All I did was Red Bulls the whole day. I swear, and I like. I was
Who do you
like,
think you are, me?
Yeah. No, it was like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
6 p.m. Or
So
5:30.
And you hadn't eaten.
And then and I was dying for food, and like, but obviously I could handle it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm like,
you couldn't.
I'm cool like that. Like, you know.
Things we saw in NAHWA.
Yeah.
The park was amazing. So they've spent some money. Obviously, they're trying to make it kind of a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Right? They've got a fort, this big ancient fort.
That was pretty cool.
It was very cool, which we climbed like 500 steps to get to because it's up on the side of a hill. They have this beautiful park, brand new.
By the way, that is the best football pitch I've seen.
It's
ever.
so cool, right? If you want to play some like football
and no one's there
and be alone, go to NAHWA.
You're in the middle of the mountain valleys.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
It's beautiful. And they got this big fountain, like a waterfall.
Yeah.
Which, it's
It's done so well.
Now, here's the drawback. There are a couple of buildings in, I guess, downtown NAHWA that are completely empty. And we found a local, or a guy that lives there. He's brand new. He's been there how long? Couple months?
I think it was,
And he said, yeah, that was our grocery store there, and now they've closed it. It's like, well, how do you get food? And he said that someone comes once a day for 5 hours in a truck, and they bring groceries, and that's your time to buy groceries until this new one gets built. They're doing some construction. They have a little center.
I think it's a co-op that's going to go
Yeah.
there. And it's a co-op truck.
That's going to revolutionize NAHWA. There may be a population boom.
A grocery store.
Tourism, grocery store. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and there were no restaurants.
Nothing.
Like, I was hungry, and like, we had to go to Oman to get food.
So there's a little public park, not the really nice one up on the hill, but there's a really small one with swings, and it's a kid's like playground. And on the playground there's the marker. There's an actual marker. On one side is UAE, on the other side is Oman.
You could swing into Oman.
Yeah.
And then swing back into the
You had to go to Oman, I think, to go to the restroom and then come back to the UAE.
Oh my gosh, yes.
To use the park, right? So we drive out that side because I didn't want to go through the canyon. Like, I'm like, it's getting dark. We really don't have to do that slow drive through the gravel and the mountains and stuff. So we go the other way, and we found city. We actually found Oman.
Yeah.
And Oman, that side, that piece of, and it's not called NAHWA.
It's called Madha.
Oh, look at you.
Madha, yeah.
So that outside of NAHWA is the Sharjah, the UAE little tiny piece that we've been talking about. But the donut, the outer ring, but outside of NAHWA is
Madha.
And it's what did you see?
It's better than NAHWA.
Well, I mean, there's actual buildings and business and people.
Businesses, cars,
donkeys. We saw donkeys there.
That was so cute. It's beautiful. Yeah. Flowers, trees. It was gorgeous. And then I think part of the reason why I'm hyping it up so much is because we could actually get food.
You got food there, yeah. We did the old pull up and honk, and the guy came out, and we got some chicken burgers.
Yeah.
And I realized as we drove out, it's kind of sort of an extension of, is it Corfacan? Like, what was that just outside of Oman?
Yeah.
It was part of UAE.
Yeah. It was Sharjah, Corfacan.
Yeah. What? You don't like the way I say Corfacan?
No, the English way I say it doesn't sound good.
The American. No, I mess everything. I mess up everything.
No, it's not you. It's just there's something like, it's fine. We'll talk about it off. I can't say it on this microphone.
Whatever you can say anything. It may get taken out. I mean, we're on YouTube here, and then we're on the streaming.
Sure.
So
say Khorfakan like in the most Southern American way. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's like the shawarma place in Sharjah. Laffa. Okay, is that it on NAHWA? Do we have anything? Is there anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think the video explains it really well.
Yeah. I don't think so. I felt like we did two teasers. And that's what I said to you.
Like it was 2 teasers?
We do normally a teaser and a payoff video.
Yeah.
Like for 7 shawarmas, we did, and that was a great teaser.
Mm-hmm.
Did we make it? And then you see the video, and it's like, yes, we made it. You did a quick teaser about NAHWA, and then the next one, the real video, which again is great. Mm-hmm. How long was it? Like 40 something seconds?
No, a minute.
Was it a minute?
Yeah.
I felt like we left so much behind. You learned nothing about NAHWA.
Yeah, fair enough. I could have mentioned a few more things.
It's really cool though. I mean, again, it's really good. I think we should do one more. We should do one more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit it. There's no way I'm editing it.
It's up to me.
Yeah.
It's up to me then.
But I also think that era is now. We've done it now.
Yeah, we've done it. I'd go back. Would you go back?
Oh yeah, I'd visit it again. But
Yeah.
like in terms of videos, like we posted the two.
You don't want to revisit. If
If
I
you
edit
make it-
this, I was gonna say if I edit this, you're gonna collaborate.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
100%.
If it's a good video.
No, exactly. You do it. It's go. I do good work.
You do good work, but it's gonna take you a while. It's gonna take you like 6-7 hours.
Not as long as you. No, I wouldn't spend 6. Not a chance.
Is it gonna be a good video if you don't take 6-7 hours?
It'll be a perfect video.
I'll collab it. 100% I'll collab it.
It'll be very good.
If you spend time making a video,
Of course
about
I'll spend
NAHWA,
time.
I will collab.
I get
100%.
frustrated with Eve how long she spends on video projects because she spends so long, and I tell her, hey, that's fine as long as the output that you're doing is worth it. As long as you feel like this is something that's either going to do well socially, if you're getting paid for it, obviously, is that worth the hours you're putting in? Is the amount of money you're getting, is it worth your life to spend that much time? Or do you just enjoy it? If you're just doing it as like a hobby, something you really enjoy, fine, put that time in. But man, I can't. I feel like I do some good work.
You do. No. And you know what? One of the things I really like about you is you're very multi-talented. Like you.
Stop it. Stop
but I
glazing.
mean it.
Stop
No.
glazing.
I'm glad. Let me glaze you. Let me glaze you. No, like.
Stop. Stop.
I think it sounds so wrong.
You think? Oh God.
But
Oh,
that's
God.
the thing, like, cause like you go on stages, like you'll do
I'm
the
crying.
radio.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take that one piece of video. I'm gonna take that one piece of video and use it. That's the trailer. That's the trailer for this podcast. Oh God.
All right, let's move on. No.
Okay. Is that good on NAHWA? Are we good?
Yeah,
Are we good on NAHWA?
you're actually crying.
Oh, that was
Actually
funny.
crying.
That was funny. That was funny. Should we talk about? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this because this is a big moment for you, and I don't want it to get lost on this podcast.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I actually.
Where were you?
I had goosebumps like the whole day yesterday. I was pinching myself all day.
Yep.
Who's your hero?
Okay. Hero is different, I think, from idol.
Who's your hero?
Who's
Like,
my hero?
Who's like the person where it's like, that's the person in my life that like really sort of made me go in the direction I wanted to go.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Because that's what this guy did.
So
to
that's
me.
like your radio hero. To me, that's like
He's my career hero. He's like my career hero.
Career hero, like hero.
Yeah, like I mean, like big time. Maybe you have multiple influencers.
There's a lot of influences.
I'm sure. For me too. But is there that one person in the beginning that really pushed it for you?
Now you're talking someone I've never met, someone in the industry that I've never met that I thought, wow, they are really amazing at their job.
Yeah.
And that I would like to, if not emulate, at least have that kind of success.
Yeah.
I think, and some people would take this the wrong way, especially if you know who this person is. But Howard Stern is an amazing interviewer, and his success comes from, in the beginning, he was very dirty. Like he was filthy, his material, and it's stuff that I would never do. However, parts of what he does, I'm super impressed with. He's a great interviewer. And so that really kind of informed a little bit about what I wanted to do, not what I wanted to do. And Seacrest, if you want to throw Seacrest in there, but I was starting in radio at the same time Seacrest was. He and I were in the same building on the same floor.
Wait, what? How do I not know this? Was this in Los Angeles?
Yeah. You and I were on the same floor.
You started in Los Angeles or you started in Indiana?
I started in Indiana, but when I came to LA, he had just started Idol and he was on the radio. So he was just kind of finding his way. He'd already had several years on me. He's about my age. So he was probably on the radio 4 or 5 years before me, 3 or 4 years before me. But his climb was crazy. I think he was in San Francisco for a minute. And he was in LA, then he went to San Francisco.
Him?
Yeah, I would come in to do I was a board op, right? A panel op, a board op, whatever you want to say, for a radio station.
Which is someone that that's in the studio while there's an outside broadcast happening.
Or in my case, I was overnight. So in the U.S., you have to have somebody present at all times in case of emergency.
Wow.
Yeah, because we had to fire off what's called EAS tones, Emergency Alert System. So if there was like, say in LA, a massive earthquake, I would have to be there somebody has to be there to basically hit the button and broadcast the emergency alert programming, which is basically just a guy saying, here's information, take cover or whatever, and it goes out on all stations. But somebody's got to be there to do that. I don't know if they've automated it now, so nobody has to be there.
Okay.
But you also have to keep the hours on time.
Right.
I was there to make the songs, put them all together, make them, we call it segging. So I was there to put the songs together, make them sound pretty overnight, all that stuff. I was there. I would leave at 6 a.m. because the morning show came in. I'm not on air. I'm midnight to 6 a.m. I'm just there watching the board, doing this behind the scenes stuff. I would leave, and as I was leaving, very often he'd be coming in, and I'd just say, hi, how are you? I never introduced myself because I didn't want to bother him. It's not like that. And it's also a thing when you're in, no. Don't tell me, you missed an opportunity.
No, I'm going to
You would have, oh my gosh, I would love to see you in that situation. I would love to see, because you have to talk to everybody.
I don't have to.
Uh-huh.
I choose to.
Okay.
And I just want to give a bit of context before we move on to my hero, because this is what.
Yeah, wow, I'm really taking this away from you.
No, but I need you to, because I need to say this, right?
All right.
Because you always tell me as we're leaving the office.
Yeah.
You're talking to everyone as you leave. Like you're saying bye to everyone.
I always do the French exit. You got to talk to everybody.
I'm just going to say, hey, I love you, bye. I'll see you soon, Hey, my man, what's going on? How are the kids?
You do the Lebanese talk around.
The Lebanese, mwah, mwah, take your spin around. But look, imagine, right? And I'm not saying my way is the right way, because your way is a lot more efficient.
I feel like I'm going to get offended here in a second.
You get a lot more done your way. You respect other people's space.
Yes.
Time. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
At the same time, think about this.
I respect my time, but also theirs.
I know everyone in this floor, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you knew everyone in your floor in Los Angeles. You would have been buddies like this with Ryan Seacrest.
You think.
Been invited to his wedding.
You are so
Met
wrong.
all the celebrities.
You are so wrong about this. And I'll tell you why. Los Angeles, New York, and I'm sure other cities around the world, I just don't have experience with them. Those towns are so competitive. Nobody has time for you. They have time for
Brent Black, though, because the way he can charm
Brent Black didn't exist.
GLAZES and Brent Black. He's charm.
I'm telling you.
Nah, but
I felt the most comfortable just saying hi to Seacrest. There was another guy named Danny Bonaducci, which you may never have heard. He's an actor from like the 60s, I think, and 70s. Crazy. I only knew him because he ended up doing a reality show, I think in the late 90s or the early 2000s. But he was part of a show called The Partridge Family. He ended up being on radio. I got a couple of good Danny Bonaducci stories, because he's one of those guys that he was a child actor who got into some trouble, some addictions and things like that, was notorious, but then kind of cleaned up in life a little bit. So he ended up doing radio, and he was on the station next to me, and then Seacrest was down the hall.
Oh my gosh. Like what, bro? You don't even say hi?
I said hi to all of them.
Oh, you just don't like...
I didn't like... Because everybody wants a favor. In LA especially. Everybody, if you tell them, I'm in the movies or whatever, you'll have 100 screenwriters say, I've got a script I want you to read. That's so common. You know?
But at the same time, you not asking for something makes you stand out.
Are you saying that I have missed an opportunity and I could be bigger than I am now?
Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what it feels like.
I don't ever want to go in that direction.
Okay.
Because I don't mean that at all.
All right.
I just think there is always a positive to speaking to people.
There's nothing wrong with speaking to people. But if he's coming in to do a show. It's 5:55 or whatever. He's got to be on at 6.
Fair enough.
This is Ryan Seacrest. The number one well, probably the number one person, arguably in the United States. At that point, he was relatively new, but he was still huge. American Idol was new-ish, super popular. It was on top of the world. He's hosting one of the, if not the biggest show on television right now. And he works in my building. And I'm going to say, hey, Ryan, how are you? You know, it'd be awesome to hang out with something. What do you even do?
No, but I don't do that here. Like, hey, man, how are you?
Also, he's in his 20s, probably late 20s, early 30s. So, you know, again, LA.
Yeah, and the culture's different there, too.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Fair enough.
It's not mean, and I love LA, and I love the competition because there's no competition here. I feel like there should be 500 people trying to beat down the door, getting my job. And I want that. I do for a couple of reasons. One, it lights a fire under you, make sure you're always top of your game, which I feel like I try to do anyway. But also, it shows that there's talent, but nobody's beating down the door. Yeah. You're one of the only people that actually shows that you want to be here. And that's why you have that job. Let me glaze you for a minute.
Please glaze me. Glaze me.
That's why you're here. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that attitude, that spirit. Like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. I want to be here. There are other people that'll go home for the summer. You know, and they'll be around, 8 months a year. It's like, dude, we need you 24/7. We need you all the time. And that's why you're here, and that's why you're going to be successful, not as just in radio, anything you do. If you have that attitude, that spirit, and hey, talk to all the people you want. I think it's really good because I lack in that. I don't do a lot of social lubrication where I'm like, getting to know everybody. I should make content.
But at the same time, you've got great aura from it. Do you know aura?
Yeah, I know aura. I was just waiting. How many Gen Z terms? We got glazing, aura. How about my RIZZ? Is my RIZZ?
Let's move on.
Is my RIZZ on 10?
Let's please move on.
Is it 100? I don't know.
No,
what scale do we use?
No, we did the 6-7 stuff on the radio. We did the glazing. We can't. We have to move on.
So can we please talk about? Okay, you asked me about heroes.
Yeah.
Now this is my question. And then I'm going to let you talk because I talk too much, as we talked about in the last podcast.
No, it's fine. We're fixing it. I'm fixing it because I just don't step in enough.
A couple of years ago, got to meet my idol, Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Is this your Harrison Ford? Like, you got to understand.
Harrison Ford is like from you're a kid.
Boyhood all the way to adulthood. Because I've been watching his movies all my life.
Harrison Ford to you.
Yep.
That's really powerful.
So who would that be for you?
I don't know if I have someone that strong.
You will at some point.
I will, yeah. But I have to tell you, if there was someone, it would 100% be Gary Vee.
Okay.
It would be Gary. That is my hero.
For now.
But he is. Because I got to tell you the position I was in. I was out of high school.
How old?
During COVID. I was 15 and a half, 16 years old.
You were out of high school at 16?
It was COVID times.
Oh, I see.
So 4 or 5 years ago.
Quarantine.
15, 16 years old. And I was just like, and I needed to, I wanted to like do something with life because I was stuck at home. And I always thought I want to be this influencer. I want to make videos and stuff. And Gary Vee's video comes up on my friend's story. And it's like, and he's swearing. He's like, you who want to like be these influencers or do stuff with your life and you're not making videos on TikTok? What are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, it's right. Like I should just be doing it. And so I make a TikTok, doesn't do well. And I keep making videos and none of them do well. And I just keep watching his videos of like, it's not going to work until you just do a bunch, do 100 and then look. And I did 100 and nothing worked out. And I made hundreds of videos and none of them worked. But it was sort of his videos of just like of seeing him post and his motivation is I'm just like, it's got to work if I just keep going. And then it worked. And it was him that made me start the whole thing. And I listened to all his advice and he predicted the TikTok boom. He predicted everything. And I was like, and I listened to him and it was such an aid of just like confidence. And then without that, nothing would have happened. Without that, I wouldn't have the confidence to be on radio at all. I was like nervous to like get the camera out and record. And it was him that made the whole thing. So I met him in the studio, I think like last year. Briefly, I just said, man, you literally changed my life. And it was like,
oh, wow, I didn't know. So this is not the first time.
Not the first time, but this was the first time I was properly speaking to him.
Yeah.
'Cause I was briefly, right? And then she shook my hand, and he was like, thank you, means the world, brother. And then
that's something he gets all the time, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's why it's not really special for you as much.
But he's so humble that it is special, because he really looks at you and he like understands. Like, he's so humble in that way.
But what I'm saying is he gets that all the time.
He does get that all the time.
So you're just one of 1,000 people in the day that tells him that.
Yeah.
And glazes him.
Yeah.
But
I glazed him. I still glazed
But
him.
you didn't. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
A meet and did you get a photo of that first time?
Yeah.
You had to, right?
Yeah.
So a meet isn't nearly as important as having real time with somebody and getting to interact with them. How long did you have this time?
I was with him for like 10, 15 minutes.
That's amazing. Okay.
Because we were like, we needed 5 minutes before like the
Talk about where you were.
radio was ready. So yeah, I was at the Bridge Summit.
Right.
So all the biggest global stars, icons, industry leaders, they all come here to Abu Dhabi. It's a thing that happens every year. It might be happening every year. I think it's the first year this year.
Yeah.
And he was doing interviews, and like I got till the day before. Adam, you're gonna be live at the Bridge Summit, and you're gonna interview Gary Vee.
That's amazing.
And I was losing my stuff. I was like, oh my gosh.
You didn't tell me.
Way.
You didn't tell me, by the way.
It was at the F1. It was like F1 night.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be talking to Gary Vee. You could have told me. You could have sent me a message. I know that you've changed now. You do you. But I'm just saying you've grown. Because 6 months ago, you would have sent me a message. I'm freaking out. What do I do? You would have. You would have said.
Yeah.
But now you're on your own. You're growing. That's big.
I just thought and then they asked me, Adam, you need to send the questions.
Huh.
And I was like, I just want to be honest with him. Like, I just want to like on the radio talk to him the way I would talk to him off radio. I just want to tell him what he did to me and how that makes him feel that he's doing that to millions of people across the world.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Because they always want questions, and it's annoying, but.
And then I just gave 3 questions that I'm probably definitely gonna ask. And then like I just know on the day it's
you just gotta go.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So I gave 3 questions and they were all happy. And then the day comes. I picked my best suit. I drove to Abu Dhabi, and it was such a crazy show. It was probably the most stressful show because of other things I couldn't control. Like we needed to leave an hour early and pre-record the last hour because someone else needed to take
someone
it.
else, yes.
I left to get there an hour early. Traffic was horrible and parking was horrible. I ended up showing up 10 minutes late for the show.
Oh, you were late for the show.
Which is, but we fixed it up.
Inexcusable.
Yeah.
That's okay. I was 40 minutes late for my F1 show. 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
But you picked it up for me. I appreciate that. Parking was, oh my gosh. It
just happens with these hobbies, right? But then, I was so stressed. But then the moment comes, Gary Vee's going to come. And all the stress goes.
Now, was this live on the radio or did you pre-record this interview?
Pre-recorded, but it was going up like 20
Especially
minutes.
with the way he curses. You know,
we couldn't go 100% live with Gary Vee.
Yeah,
he just curses. But he didn't curse once.
Okay.
Gary Vee comes, he sits down, and for 5 minutes, I'm like, Gary Vee, I've got so much I need to tell you. Well, first I shake his hand and I just tell him, I go, bro, you're my hero, and it's an honor to interview you. Like, it's gonna be great. And he goes, it means the world, brother. And like he sits down, I sit down, and I just go, there's so much I want to tell you, but I want to keep it real for the radio. And so like, just give me a second. Can I get you anything? Because we needed 5 minutes for the radio to like.
What? Why do you need 5 minutes?
We had this really long competition.
Pre-recording.
And, like,
you needed to do
the system, and it was just I
can't believe you had Gary Vee waiting for you to do a competition on the air.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know, and like it was just like
I can't believe it. And you also that's kind of wasting 5 minutes with your idol. It's like you could have had so much more.
So, and I don't want to talk to him now because I want to talk to him.
That's so awkward.
I want to tell him on the radio.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. However,
but I said, hey man, I saw you at the F1. How's the F1? Like we're just talking things that I don't want to mention on the radio.
Did you tell him you'd met before?
I told him, yeah. I said.
Not a chance he remembered, right?
He remembered. So
did he just say
that? I name
that?
dropped Chris Fade. I'm like, yeah, man. Obviously Virgin Radio, you're no stranger to us. You've been obviously you know Chris Fade. He's like, yeah. And so I'm like, I actually met you in the studio when you came here last time, but we briefly met, and I just told you about how. And he was like, oh, I remember that. And he did.
Maybe he did, yeah. Because it wasn't that long ago, right? A year?
Yeah, it was like last year.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So then I get him a coffee or whatever, and like we get the mic on, and like he puts the headphones on, and I literally just look at him and I just go, we go, Gary Vee in the house, Gary Vee, and I just told him what he did for me, how he started this whole thing, and it just felt so cool to like be telling him that while doing a show on the radio, on Virgin Radio, and it's like. It's such a full circle moment. And I have a video of me actually fake interviewing him on TikTok 5 years ago, but it's full of cuss words, so I don't know if I can play it. But let me get it from my phone, and I will literally stop it before the cuss word comes. But this is me fake interviewing him.
Oh, I thought you put this audio in.
Oh, no,
not that.
I know.
You can't play that because I've seen it.
Gary Vee, do you have any advice for someone who wants to be successful? Work a lot.
Okay, and then the next thing is really like, but I fake interviewed him. So
You
it's just
look
so
like you're
surreal.
12 in that video. How old are you?
16 there.
Yeah.
16, 17. So then
3 years ago.
oh yeah,
4 years ago.
like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I just talked to him, and then part of the interview is I asked him what his prediction was for the future, because his predictions are always correct. He predicts stuff, it comes true.
Okay.
Like so with technology especially, and he gave me his next prediction.
Is this it?
This is it.
Okay. You know what? It's funny. I was going to ask this question. I'm like, well, if he was right about TikTok, what else is he predicting now?
Yeah, and he predicted this.
Okay, I want to hear this because I haven't heard this. This is Adam interviewing his idol Gary Vee on Virgin Radio.
I think within the next 10 or 15 years, the phone is going to be obsolete and we're going to go to glasses.
No, really?
Really.
It's hard to see that, but I feel like, but it's always been hard to see with your predictions, and it's happened again and again and again.
Oh yeah, that's some glazing there. Yeah.
Some glazing.
I don't agree with that.
Well, if Gary Vee agrees with it.
I don't disagree with the phone not being here, but I don't think it's going to be a wearable. It's annoying. Have you had like glasses ever?
They'll find a way.
They're so annoying, and nobody wants to look like a Poindexter. Nobody wants to look like some people don't want to wear glasses. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a brain implant or some kind of implant that you can wear on the side or
Fair.
something. I don't think the future, especially 10 to 15 years, we're not still going to be wearing glasses. It's going to be something else.
Fair enough.
Yeah, tell your idol that Brent Black said that.
I think he's got a point there. I mean, but yeah, that was like, but we spoke for like 8 minutes, and it was great. And just meeting that guy, meeting Gary Vee, and like now, and I set out to his manager, and I just felt, wow, what a full circle moment. And that was me meeting my hero, Gary Vee. It was just the best moment ever.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
I feel like it's. I mean, you're what, almost 21. You're going to be 21 in a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this Saturday. Well, actually, no, it's going to come out on Thursday.
Yeah.
So
This Saturday.
yeah.
Is your
So
21st
Saturday.
birthday? We're celebrating at your house.
Yeah. I've invited like probably 100 people.
Oh my gosh. Before we get into your birthday, because we gotta go soon.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's young. It's pretty early to meet your idols.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, hopefully you get more chances to talk to him as you continue to grow. And I think he would like that.
I think I 100% will, and I think the interview went really, really well. I think it went really, really well. It just seemed like he was happy with it, and his manager Maha was happy with it. I just felt it.
Did you make friends with Maha?
I just said, hi Maha, how are you? And she's like, I'm good, I'm good. She's like, go out. I'm like, she was happy to see me too.
Is she his local manager?
She travels with him everywhere.
Oh, she does?
But I just know her because she's always with him, and also I met her in the studio quickly too.
Great.
When she was here, and she's such a sweetheart.
Get to know her better. You get Gary Vee more. That's guaranteed.
It's just really cool.
Who's next?
Yeah.
If you now that you've got him, who else would you like to meet, interview?
Eminem.
Ooh, that's a big one.
If you think about it, like to be honest, out of you asked me who is my idol, or I started. Oh my god, it's so crazy. But when I was really, really young, I would memorize all of Eminem's songs, and I would practice. I wanted to be a rapper. Like,
of course, you did.
I'd practice like putting rhymes together. I wanted to be like him, and yeah, he's like probably like the dream.
That's tough. I'll tell you, that's tough because he's a bit of a recluse. Like he doesn't really come out much.
Yeah, and it's cool. Like it's like if it comes, it comes.
Exactly.
I admire him.
Exactly.
From a distance.
I never thought I'd get Han Solo, Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford. I never thought that would happen because he's also not a recluse. He just doesn't do much, and he doesn't have to. Yeah. Once you get to a certain level of fame or whatever, you don't have to do interviews anymore. But once they get a project that really needs a bit of a push, they will.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a long life, as they say. So hopefully you'll get a chance. I might fight you for that Eminem though. If I'm still working on the station when you get a chance at Eminem, I might fight you. I mean, we're all gonna have to fight Chris for it anyway. So whatever. Quickly. I will do this very fast. I'll do one.
The unboxing. What is in the box?
I have two, but we don't have much time, so I'm gonna do this. Next week, I want to talk about the things that we have done so far this year and the things we have left on the table. Because you and I have done, I think, 5 big things. We need one more big thing. So I want to talk about that next week.
Okay.
We'll do some more things. God, who spit their gum out over here? That's ridiculous. This, obviously, I mean, what were you, if you were to guess what this is?
A wallet.
You're going to say it's a wallet?
A comic book.
Okay,
A
I
plushie.
will open this. I'll do a quick. I'm doing it on the podcast.
I'm not your dad.
Yeah, so watch. I'm not your dad, but I'm gonna do this here. All right, because everything is for the gram as well. All right, it's not a comic book. I mean, if it's a comic book, they really did me dirty because they just wadded it up and threw it in a bag. I guarantee you, what this is a shirt.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
You see a little bit of it?
I see. Like, is it a Godzilla?
I don't know. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Bam! You are very good. You are so good. I am actually blown away that you know.
I just saw that skin, the color green with
That's
the
so
black.
good. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
It looks a little fat for me. It's a little wide, but
Yeah,
that
it looks
is.
a bit wide. But you can
Godzilla.
always cut the sleeves off and
This is
make it
San
look cool.
Francisco, and for some reason he's wearing a little headband. This is very bootleg, but I thought it was pretty cool.
It is cool. You can cut the sleeves off. It look cool.
Yeah. It's,
I recommend cutting sleeves off on shirts.
I'm not a fan of cutting them off vintage stuff. That's a nice vintage tag right there. That's a good one. It's got a few holes, but this is definitely this is a wear around the house. I may have to get this tailored a little bit. Look how wide it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so good at looking at a shirt, and I can tell just by looking, that's not going to fit me. You
Yeah?
know? Yeah, this is not going to fit me. It's long enough, but it's too wide. That's all right. It barely cost me anything. All right. Anyway, there's that. Was that worth the wait?
How much was that? Did that cost?
It's like $10, 10 US, 15.
great.
Yeah,
Great.
it's. You know, I actually bought a T-shirt at Dragon Mart this weekend for 80 dirhams. Speaking of fact, it was Eminem. I'm like, wow, that is a real. I knew it was new, but a lot of shirts now are made to look from the 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah.
And it's really high quality. And it's like, dude, this is Dragon Mart. Have you been to Dragon Mart lately?
Yeah, not lately, but I've been there.
Yeah. And anyway, I saw it. I'm like, I want that. How much is that? And they said 80 dirhams. I'm like, sold.
Soon
It's
there's
it's a really nice shirt.
There's soon going to be a Dragon Mart for Dragon Mart. One that's like a bit cheaper. There's going to be a Dragon Mart for Dragon Mart. There might already be one.
Yeah, it's called Karama. If you've ever been there. So yeah. All right. Is that it?
Hopefully we
Got
get
anything
you there.
else? Oh, you were gonna real quick. You were gonna accuse me of something.
We can save that for the next podcast.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll save it for the next podcast.
All right.
We got to tease something.
Something that you didn't like. Was it something you didn't
Something
like?
that I don't like that you do at work.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
100%. I
Put a
don't
pin in
like
it.
it.
Put a pin in it.
Yeah, I'm putting a pen in it.
All right.
I actually don't like it.
I'm not your dad. With Brent Black and Adam Edine.